signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Welcome to your new moon reading. This is for the new moon in Aries. Of course, take whatever resonates and leave the rest. This is for any earth placements, your sun, moon, rising, planetary placements, or house placements. Okay. If you have any placements in fire, air, or water, definitely go check out those videos as well. They are just posted. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are someone who is returning, welcome back. Let's go ahead and tap in. All right. Again, these are general messages surrounding the new moon for my earth signs: Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right. So let's start you guys out with a chakra card. Happy New Year to everyone as well. Let's tap in and see what's here. New moon messages for my earth signs. Make sure that you guys like, share, and subscribe. Definitely feel free to comment down below if any messages are resonating. Also, if you know any other people with earth placements, feel free to share this video with them as well. All right, let's start off with one card for my earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn surrounding the new moon. First card out is Inner Strength. Okay, Earth. First card out is Inner Strength. This is dealing with the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so there's definitely some revelations that I'm seeing that you guys are having in regards to how strong you actually are. Okay, a lot of you guys are starting to realize that you are stronger than you thought that you were. Okay, that you are more in tune that you thought that you were, that you have more capabilities that you even thought that you had. Okay, and you're starting to explore those different things. All right, 1 and 4 also drops down to 5. Okay, so 5 represents change. So a lot of the changes that could be happening for you guys or on its way to you all come through you discovering this inner strength, or come through you having a deeper understanding of your abilities. Okay, earth signs like to play the background. A lot of earth signs don't really like to be too in front when it comes to certain things. So you guys are kind of learning that, you know, you don't have to always be in the background or be blending in with the background. Okay, some of you guys may be stepping into roles that may be more forthcoming, that may be more public. Okay, or even sharing your knowledge or sharing your wisdom or your gifts, okay, with the public as well. Right, we have soul healing. Okay, so some of you guys could be getting this strength revealed to you through healing your soul. This is dealing with the sacral chakra. Okay, so as you heal your soul, you discover new strengths that you have, new abilities that you have, you know, new things that are becoming more clear to you that you may not have known before, because your trauma or your pain or your experiences were covering these things up. Okay, so I'm seeing you guys kind of discovering a whole new side of yourself. Okay, where you may have thought that you was only one way, or you may have thought that you were only good at one thing, or may have thought that, you know, you were only powerful enough to get certain things done. You're starting to see that you are way more powerful, way more in tune, way more strong than you thought that you were. Okay, and that's coming through healing. Okay, 3 and 5 is 8. Okay, so definitely some abundance in regards to, and not just financial abundance, but abundance in general in regards to your strength, in regards to your inner love. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of you guys falling in love with yourself, or just having the strength to be real with yourself about certain things that you need to change or you need to work on. Okay, last card out is Universal Light, and we have 5 again. I'm sorry, 7. Okay, so we have 5, 8, and 7. Okay, so those could be significant numbers to you. Take it how it resonates. But we have Universal Light. So like I said, a lot of you guys are finding out exactly who you are. Okay, or what powers you actually possess. Okay, or being more awakened in regards to your true nature, your true gifts, your true power, your true identity as well. Okay, some of you guys may definitely be getting an identity reality check, is what I just heard. Okay, really understanding who you are from a different perspective, really understanding the gifts that you have, the abilities that you have, and giving yourself permission to operate out of those energies. All right. So let's get a cosmic card for you all. Again, Happy New Year to everybody. All right. For the cosmic card for my earth signs. All right. I'm hearing you are more than your money. I just heard that super fucking loud, okay? A lot of you are starting to understand and realize that you are more than just someone who is good with finances or someone who is able to work and make a living, okay? You are more than that, all right? You have gifts that go deeper than that. You have abilities, you know, that are greater than just that ability to, you know, create financial abundance for yourself, all right? There's things that mean more than just being stable, is what I'm hearing, okay? All right. Let's get one cosmic card for my earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have birthing a new age. Like I said, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So like I said, you guys are figuring out new things about yourself, okay? And through the discovery of these new things, you are able to create new things for yourself, right? When we have a different understanding of self, when we have a different understanding of our abilities, our capabilities, our gifts, you know, the things that make us who we are, then we're able to approach things from a different point of view, from a different perspective, okay? So as you guys, you know, understand these new things about yourself, or coming to an understanding of these new things about yourself, you are able to then create new things for yourself, okay? But you're going to have to be comfortable pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, and kind of getting more out in the public, okay, with this universal light. Spirit is saying that you have a light within that is supposed to be shine. You know, it's not supposed to just be sitting around in the house, you know what I'm saying, not doing shit with it. You have a purpose, right? You have that light for a reason. And there's a lot of darkness around that needs your light, okay? So a lot of you guys could be put in positions to first help yourself and understand who you are so that you can then help other people, all right? Let's get another cosmic card for my earth signs. We have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be healed, okay? So Spirit is definitely saying that, you know, some of you guys need to either go deeper with yourself to replenish yourself. Some of you guys need to rest. Like I said, if you are a workaholic, okay, this is the time for you to step away from that and spend more time with yourself. Spend more time, you know, getting in tune with yourself, tapping in with yourself, tapping in with your gifts, your abilities, really capitalizing off of that hermit mode. If you're going to be in hermit mode, then use it for self-discovery. Don't just use it to lounge around and be lazy or, you know, whatever. Use it to, you know, discover new things about yourself, to push yourself out of your comfort zones and get new things done, all right? So let's go ahead and tap in and get some tarot and see what exactly is going on. Right, if you have not done so, definitely make sure that you like this video if there are any messages that are resonating. Also, go ahead and subscribe so that you are alerted when I drop any new content or when I'm doing any type of live readings. For those who follow me on TikTok, and I didn't say this on the other videos, but for those who follow me on TikTok, definitely make sure that you are subscribed, because of course they're trying to ban TikTok, and I want to make sure that, you know, the people who support me, who watch me, are able to still, you know, be in tune with the things that I'm doing. And this will probably be the platform that I switch to more long term if something does happen to TikTok. All right, so let's get some tarot for my earth signs. Messages for my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Look at this. First start out, hermit mode. Didn't I just fucking say that? Hermit mode, okay? Some of y'all are in hermit mode, but you're not utilizing the hermit mode. You're just to yourself, just to be to yourself. You're just away from people just because you don't like people, okay? And I understand that. But Capitalize off of the energy that you're spending with yourself. Okay, yes, there's nothing wrong with, you know, being to yourself, spending time with yourself and liking your own energy. But if you're going to be in that energy, then make sure that you're utilizing that. Okay, utilize that to rest, utilize that to retreat, utilize that to, you know, figure yourself out, utilize that to tap in more with spirit and source, utilize that space or that time that you're spending with yourself to become a better version of yourself, is what spirit is saying. Okay, let's see what else is here for my earth signs, one card at a time. For my earth signs: Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. You have the Six of Wands. Okay, so again, you guys are moving into different territory. Okay, you may be moving into more positions of power, like I said. Spirit could be, you know, giving you more things to do, more things to work on, because we did have soul healing that came out. So a lot of you guys, you know, are being guided into a certain direction where you're working on yourself more, where you're being made to tap in with yourself more, where you're being made to discover who you actually are by realizing who you're not. Right? Sometimes, you know, the easiest way to figure out what is for you is to figure out what's first not for you. Okay, sometimes it's hard to just start from square one and figure out, like, okay, this is for me, this is for me. Sometimes that's a difficult process, but it's always easy to figure out, okay, this is not for me, this is something that does not resonate with me, this is something that, you know, I do not feel, you know, aligned with or in tune with. Okay, all of this again is self-discovery. Okay, you guys are really on a path of self-discovery and really discovering new abilities that you may have, discovering, you know, who you truly are under a lot of the trauma that, you know, you're being made to heal. Okay, we have the Strength card. This also came out in the water signs reading, so if you have water in your chart, or especially in your big three, sun, moon, or rising, definitely go check out that reading as well. But this is a time to operate out of strength. Okay, so like I said, a lot of you may not feel like you're strong enough to do certain things, or you're capable enough to do certain things, or it may be kind of like, you know, this is my area, this is what I'm used to, so I'm just going to stick here and do what I know. Okay, but Spirit is saying you need to push yourself. As you heal, you realize that you are more than what you think you are, which means that you have more abilities than what you think you had. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with, you know, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and doing new things, or, you know, as you discover new things about yourself, accepting those things. Don't be so closed-minded to think like, oh, no, that's not for me, or, oh, no to this, oh, no to that. You never know what is for you until you get out there and you test it out. Okay? Some of you guys are counting yourself out, you know, and you're just starting. Right? This is the beginning. Okay? We have the Knight of Cups. Somebody that you love or somebody that loves you could be coming to you with a certain offer. Okay, so you may receive a certain offer, or you may receive an offer, you know, doing something that you love to do, or something that you always wanted to do, but you may be scared to do so. Okay, so you may be a little hesitant towards this. Like I said, you could be getting promoted, you could be getting pushed into a leadership role. This can be a leadership role within your family dynamic as well. This could also be a leadership role as far as, you know, being in the public eye. Maybe some of you guys, you know, may be promoted, you know, in the public eye. And it's going to require you to, you know, really invest time and energy into whatever this thing is, but also investing time and energy into yourself. Okay, I'm also saying it doesn't have to be, you know, it's not going to be an overnight thing, so it's going to be like a gradual thing. So like little by little, as you heal, there'll be new things that you discover about yourself. Right? So don't get into an energy where you feel like, oh, I'm going to be pushed, you know, super fast, and, you know, I'm going to be unprepared. No, it's going to be a gradual thing to make sure that you are prepared for whatever is coming into you. Okay, so if you have been intuitively guided to take little steps, maybe your first step was to talk to people more. Okay, for some of y'all, that's the first step. Right? Maybe your first step is to ask for help. For some of y'all, that's the first step. It's a big step as well, right? Maybe the first step may be to even just admit that you need assistance. which could be a big step, right? So there could be gradual things leading up to these big changes, or leading up to you guys kind of being in the public eye, or you guys having more responsibility. But take your time. You know what I'm saying? Go through the process. Don't push yourself. There's no need to rush. Okay, this is a journey. It's not a race. So take your time. But also push yourself enough where you're being challenged. Okay, don't get into your comfort zone. Don't go back into hiding. Don't go back into this hermit mode where you're keeping everything and everybody out. Don't do that, because you don't grow that way, right? There's certain sacrifices that you're going to have to make in order to grow, all right? And it's all a part of the process. Understand that spirit is not taking you or leading you somewhere that you will not be taken care of, or leading you somewhere that is not for you, okay? We have judgment. So like I said, there's going to be certain decisions that have to be made, certain choices that you're going to have to make, certain things that you're going to have to be, more comfortable with, or slowly get more comfortable with, okay? There's also a need for you guys, like I said, to tap in with yourself more, okay? A lot of this soul healing is going to bring you to making some decisions that may be difficult, right? As we heal, sometimes we realize that we got to let go of people. As we heal, sometimes we realize that we have to step up to the plate. As we heal, sometimes we realize the responsibility, the actual responsibility that we have, and we have to step up and take responsibility for certain things, right? But understand that you are more than prepared for this, okay? If spirit leads you to it, then that means you are prepared to do it. Just that fucking simple, all right? So let's go in and clarify the Hermit card to start off with. All right. Clarifying the Hermit for my earth signs. One card at a time. We have Justice coming right back out. Justice came right back out, okay? Oh, we have Justice and Judgment, okay? But Justice, right? So the scales have to be balanced, right? You have to balance the time that you spend away from people and the time that you spend with people, okay? It's nothing wrong with, again, having the time to yourself, wanting to tune inward, wanting to be in your own energy. That's your comfort zone, right? It's nothing wrong with being in your comfort zone, but you also have to be willing to push yourself beyond that point, okay? If you feel like, okay, I'm only comfortable in my energy, and I'm only comfortable in my best friend's energy or certain family members' energy, and that's it. That's all I need. That's the wrong way of thinking, because if you don't, push yourself out of that, then you could distance yourself from things that are for you. People that, may need to come in to help you get to these new places that you're trying to get to, right? A lot of the places that we're trying to go, there are people attached to it, meaning there's certain lives that, are affected by the things that we do, things that we say, the places that we go. And our life is affected by the people who come into our lives to show us certain things, right? So some of you guys could be, like I said, with this Knight of Cups, you could be receiving some messages from people that love you, or people that you love, or loved ones, period. That is confirmation to get out of your comfort zone, or confirmation that you are more than what you think you are, right? Some people may be coming to you and they're kind of like, how do you not see yourself the way that I see you? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How do you not think that you're amazing? How do you not think that you're good enough for this or good enough for that? Like, some people around you are very confused in regards to the fact that you can't see what they see, right? So as you're healing, as you're going through this, these different cycles of discovery, of self-discovery, of soul healing, childhood healing, all of that good stuff, retreating, resting, spending time in your own energy, there's a lot of different aspects of you that will be revealed to you, right? A lot of things that you didn't even think were possible, or a lot of things that you didn't even think that you could do, that you can do, okay? And once you realize this and you start operating in that energy, then you'll shock yourself with the things that you're able to attract. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. Yeah, Six of Wands clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So like I said, a part of this is, you guys understanding that you are more than what you think you are. I mean, it's just that simple. Like, that's the overall message. You are more than what you think you are. You are more capable than you think you are. You are more strong than you think you are. You are more intelligent than you think you are. You have a bigger calling on your life than you think you do, right? There's some type of, wake up call when it comes to your understanding of self. Now, remember, the first card we pulled was inner strength, and then we had the strength card come out as well, all right? So there's definitely a need for you guys to operate out of strength, operate out of confidence, and really go towards what you feel guided to. Okay, you may not feel comfortable going towards it, but you're guided towards it, right? Your intuition is letting you know that this is a good idea, even though your ego or your fear is telling you that it's not. Okay, so you really have to learn the difference between, ego and intuition. Your ego is going to tell you anything to keep you comfortable, right? It's going to tell you anything to keep you in that same space that you may be in, whether it's that mental space, physical space, emotional space, spiritual space, whatever. But your intuition is going to push you. It's going to give you things to do that you don't even think you're ready for. Okay, it's going to push you completely out of your comfort zone. So once you get more comfortable with following that intuition and not listening to the ego, okay, then you'll be able to really discover parts of yourself that you never thought were there. Okay, clarifying the strength card, we have the King of Pentacles, okay? So, again, you guys are good with finances. When it comes to finances, earth signs are usually always good. I mean, it really never is too much of an issue when it comes to finances for you all, because one thing y'all gonna do is make a coin. I mean, that's just, it is what it is, right? However, Spirit is saying that is not the only part of your life that needs to be as strong as it is, right? If that part of your life is strong, then that means that you can take a little bit of attention off of that part and put it and use that attention on other parts of your life that could use some of that strength. Okay, if some of you guys feel more confident in the ways that you make money rather than who you are, right? You know that you can make a coin, you know that you can do what you need to do financially, but when it comes to yourself emotionally, when it comes to yourself spiritually, when it comes to yourself physically, there are certain things that are missing. Okay, so Spirit is saying, if your finances are good, then you can take a little bit of attention off of that and really put it into you becoming a better version of yourself through soul healing, through resting, through rejuvenating, and through looking at life period from a different lens. All right, let's clarify this Knight of Cups being clarified by the Hierophant. So like I said, this is definitely a moment for you guys to really tap in spiritually. Okay, really making sure that you are spiritually aligned. Okay, making sure that your chakras are aligned, making sure that you stay grounded. Okay, you are earth, so it's very important. Excuse me. Ugh. Every time I tap in, I start yawning. But it's very important for you all to stay grounded because, again, you are earth, right? So earth represents grounding. Grounding represents earth. It's two of the same, okay? But also being spiritually grounded, right? Being grounded is not just about, again, your financial stability or your home life. It's also about your spiritual relationship with yourself and with your spirit team, okay? So a lot of you guys are being shown different parts of yourself that require upgrading, that require work. Okay, you can also be introduced to certain people throughout this cycle. Either these are people that you will be introduced to, or people that you've already have been introduced to, that are showing you new parts of yourself or that are pushing you out of your comfort zone. Okay, some of you guys have amazing people in your circle, in your space, that push you. Okay, and some of you may not like it, or you may feel like they're trying to push you too fast, or like they're not understanding or listening to you when you say that you don't think that this is for you, and you don't think that, or you don't think this. But Spirit sent those people in your life for a reason. They're there for a reason, to push you out of your comfort zone, to push you out of what you think is normal and create a new norm, right? Every day your normal should be changing. The normal you had yesterday should not be your normal today, because every day we learn new things about ourselves. Every day we tap in more with ourselves and we figure out new things about ourselves, okay? So life should be always changing for you. Things should always be, becoming different and elevating, which can be very uncomfortable for earth signs because y'all are all about stability. And when things don't feel stable, you don't feel stable, and then you feel all over the place, okay? But learning how to accept change, learning how to go with the flow is going to be the key to you all figuring out whatever it is that you're supposed to figure out about yourselves. Okay? Let's clarify this Judgment card, and then we're going to tap in with some closing messages. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Things have to change. Cycles have to change. Things have to change. The life as you know it, the ordinary ways that you've been going about things, the ordinary, ways that you've been thinking about things, the way that life has been for the last couple of months to the last couple of years, it's time for change, okay? And the only way you are able to, make things change for you is by, number one, embracing the change, okay? Some of you guys are way too controlling. All right, and Spirit wants you to let go of your control. Some of you want things to happen the way that you want it to happen, how you want it to happen, and the energy you want it to happen in, with the people you want it to happen with. Like, some of y'all have things so planned out or so organized or so, controlled to the point that you're literally missing what Spirit is trying to show you because you're only looking at it from the way you want to look at it. And that's just not helpful, okay? So this is a time for you guys to kind of open up your perspective, shift your perspective, look at things from a higher point of view so that you can walk into the spaces that were made for you to walk into, all right? All right, so let's get 3 cards from here. 1 card at a time for my earth signs. Look at this. What I say? Ordinariness. Life as you know it has to change. The things that have been the way that they've been for so long, they don't need to be that way no more. They have to change, right? Like I said, we just crossed over into the new year on Monday. Today is the new moon in Aries. Things have to change. Aries are all about taking action, okay? Aries are all about getting shit done, okay? They're all about working hard and making things happen, okay? They are unapologetic in the way that they move. They get out of their comfort zones a lot. They push themselves to do new things. They love new things, okay? And that's the energy that we're in right now. So you're going to be pushed, whether you like it or not. And you only have 2 choices: to embrace it and go with the flow, okay? And let Spirit lead you where you're supposed to be, or to work against it, okay? And start to hinder your process and then end up in places that you're not supposed to be, or become stagnant and never move at all, which is not a good thing, okay? So life as you know it is changing. Embrace the change, okay? Don't get upset because things are changing. You should be happy, because change means new things, and that's the goal, is to gain new things, okay? New things, new perspectives. What else do we have here for look at this, success. Getting out of your comfort zone brings success, like I told you. Like I just said. When you do new things, you get new things. Success comes to those who are willing to get out of their comfort zone and push themselves. Okay? Tapping into your strength. We had inner strength come out first, and then we had the strength card come out again. Okay, so tapping into that inner strength, pushing yourself beyond where you thought you could go. Okay, tapping in ways that you didn't even think you could tap in. Again, the only way you discover new things about yourself is to put yourself in new environments. I will never know that I'm different, or that I'm capable of being different or being better or going further, if I don't push myself to do those things or to make those things happen. If I stay in hermit mode, if I stay in my comfort zone, if I stay in my safety net, then I'll never know my true abilities. I'll never be able to live the life that is really for me. I'll never be able to, receive the things that are meant for me to receive, or have the success that is meant for me to have. Okay? Get 1 more card from this deck. Look at this. Adventure. Adventure. Get out of your damn comfort zone. I mean, need I say more? Adventure, okay? That means that this process of learning yourself, it doesn't have to be a horrific process. It doesn't have to be super stressful. It can be fun. When you start to learn different things about yourself, it can be a fun thing, but only if you're looking at it from that perspective. If you're looking at it from, oh, things are changing and I don't like change and I'm being pushed into this and I don't want to be pushed out of my comfort zone, I like how things are. If you stay in that grouchy type energy, then of course everything is going to feel like, it's something negative. But if you, open yourself up and you come to it with a positive point of view, a positive perspective, a higher perspective, then you'll see that Spirit is guiding you towards these things because you are capable of maintaining them and having them. Spirit is guiding you towards certain parts of yourself because you're strong enough to figure those things out and operate in that energy. All right? So let's pull a goddess card for you. Even if you are a divine masculine, you can still take the messages from these goddess cards. Okay? All right. Let's see. One card for my earth signs. Look at this. Creativity. This card came out as well for my water signs. Okay? So like I said, if you have creativity came out. Okay, this card came out for my water sign. So if you have water in your chart, definitely go back and look at that reading as well. Okay, because it can definitely be some messages in there for you. But move creatively. Okay, Spirit is taking you out of your comfort zone. So there's going to be a new way of approaching things. Okay, so allow your creativity to come to you. Creativity is not just about arts and crafts, okay? But it's about doing things in a new way or finding new ways to do things, okay? So allow yourself to embrace the new. The more you embrace the new, the more you will receive new things. But if you keep on trying to hold on to the old shit, then you're going to keep reliving the same cycle. And I mean, who really wants to do that? That's not fun. There's nothing fun about waking up and your life is the same every single day. There's nothing fun about, living for the next 5 years and nothing changes, okay? You can have all the money in the world. You can be as stable financially as you want to, but you can still be in the same energy, okay, and not growing. And that's just not the point here, all right? So let's close you guys out with one of these cards and see what's going on. All right, Spirit. Last card for my earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Final message. I choose to learn through love. I choose to learn through love. Okay? Spirit is saying choose love, right? As you love yourself more, as you tap in with yourself more, as you give more to yourself, then you will continuously learn new things about yourself, which has been the whole topic of discussion this entire reading. Tapping in more with yourself to discover new things about yourself, and then using those new things that you've discovered about yourself to push yourself forward in order to receive new opportunities, new doors, new experiences. Okay? So hopefully these messages resonated for you. Again, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if any of these messages resonated. Definitely share this video with any other earth signs that you feel can use these messages. Your next reading will be next week, and I will see you there. Bye.